Is your water ruining your coffee? Let's get into it. I've brewed coffee for a long time. Different beans, roasts, origins, and brewing methods. And I'll tell you something most people don't expect. When coffee tastes wrong, the water is usually the reason. Not always, but often enough, that's the first thing I check. Coffee extraction is a chemical process. Water isn't just a carrier, it's an ingredient. And not all water behaves the same way. If your water is too soft, meaning it has almost no minerals, it struggles to pull flavor from the coffee. The cup tastes thin and unfinished. If your water is too hard, or meaning it's loaded with minerals, it over extracts. And that's where bitterness and harshness comes from. I'm always aiming for balance. Enough mineral content to extract sweetness and body, and not so much that it flattens any nuance. And this is why cafe coffee often tastes better than home coffee, even when you're using the same beans. In most cafes, the water is filtered and adjusted before brewing ever begins. They don't treat water as an afterthought, they treat it as the foundation. Now, how do you know if water is the problem? Here's the simple test. Make the same coffee twice. Same grind, same ratio, same method. One with tap water, one with bottled spring water. And if the spring water cup tastes sweeter, rounder, more complete, that tells you everything you need to know. Let me clear up a common mistake. Distilled water is not the answer. It's too pure. Coffee brewed with distilled water tastes hollow and sharp. You want clean water with minerals, not sterile water. So what do I recommend at home? Start with a simple, basic carbon filter, like a Brita filter. That alone removes chlorine and fixes a lot of the problems. If you want to go one step further, use a consistent bottled spring water you like the taste of. You don't need perfection, you need repeatability. Because here's the truth, you can't judge a coffee fairly if the water changes every time you brew it. If you've ever wondered why one day your coffee is great and the next day it's disappointing, that inconsistency often comes from the water. Good water doesn't make bad coffee great, but bad water is absolutely ruining a good cup of coffee. So I always